Howdy, it's Joseph Graham. This is the video I was talking about that we made for you. What we're going to discuss are the key elements to ranking organically. That's this right here. So I'm assuming you have SEO already. I mean, that's a smart thing to do. Okay, but the first thing is having your map listing, and this anchors you in the town you desire to ranking. Your map listing is anchored in a specific area, North Richland Hills. Right here. Or Haltom City, excuse me, Haltom City. So you specifically target Haltom City, all right? So you rank for any moving company in Haltom City. But when it comes to Fort Worth, right, moving companies in Fort Worth, you do still have like other competitors. So you might rank for this little area over here, but what about the whole city, right? What about the DFW? Okay, how do you do this? Through these key elements right here, all right? So after this is getting more citations for your NAP info, alright? And not only do you want to just put Haltom City, but also, I don't know, Fort Worth in there. It's going to say service areas. So maybe Fort Worth, maybe, you start listing all the different neighborhoods or counties. I personally, we do counties. I like to do counties. So we cover a larger area. Okay. And then getting citations for your NAP info. NAP stands for name, address, phone number. So this would be name. Then you have your address, phone number, and then you have your website URL. And you start placing these at hundreds of different sources all around the internet. And like Facebook, Yellow Pages. Now, these are citations that are like citing your NAP info all around the internet, saying, yes, they are there from different sources. Okay, content. Content is the keys on words on your website. It must be authoritative and it must be relevant to the searchers. So when someone is searching for a moving company in Fort Worth, they're either going to type it or they're going to ask their Cortana or they're going to ask Siri through the voice search and ask for like the most recommendable moving company. So those are the different type of searches, but the top 10 businesses are going to appear. All right, so these guys rank for Fort Worth, not just a neighborhood. Right? How did they get there? How did they get there? They got there by implementing these things. And all you have to do is reverse engineer what they did. Okay? So content. So when I type in Uber, I just type in Uber. Wikipedia pops up first. Alright? So when someone types in moving company, these guys pop up first along with, because not just because of the content, but also because of they're implementing some of these other key elements, and they also have like a lot more reviews. But when it comes to like Uber, Wikipedia pops up first because Wikipedia just goes into depth on this topic of Uber. It's no different than whenever someone's looking for a move, like a mover, and there's different types of moving. For like maybe it might be like commercial or residential. You guys want to go into depth, just like Wikipedia did on moving, right? You just want a lot more content than just this right here on the topic of moving. Because when you do, you're going to see that over time, after utilizing all these key elements and adding content, quality content, authoritative content, you guys are going to be what the searcher is seeing first, because Google's going to provide whoever has the most content to the person that is doing the search. All right, and then as for links, these are votes from other sites. I just decided to run like all my sons. This is a very big website, but the URL that's ranking is /Fort Worth. This is the URL that's ranking number 1. They only have 50 links. Most of their juice is coming from their root domain, right? But these 50 links are strong enough to end up on page 1, right? Compared to your guys's, you guys have 8,000 links, yet your competitors have like 50 and they're still number 1, which means that not all links are created equal. So you got high grade, you got low grade, high quality, low quality. So if ranking on page 1 was a race, you either going to use jet fuel or you're going to use 87 grade. Okay, these guys are using jet fuel. You don't need much of it, but it's going to give you that kick. And then you got like low grade, so you need a lot more, and some of them could be actually hurting you. So these are just some food for thoughts on how you can appear on one. And what this does is generate more clients, more clientele, because 90% of customers only call the top 10 businesses on page one. It's over 90%. Okay.